I'm often asked why I called the company Pareto Systems, and it's because of my fascination with the many immutable laws and principles that affect us all in business and life, which includes the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule. As you know, 80% of your business will typically come from about 20% of your clients. One of my favorite questions to ask a financial advisor is, do they consistently invest 80% of their time on the 20% of the clients who generate 80% of the business? That's common sense. It's not always a common practice. And part of our process ensures that our clients, our advisors, align and allocate their time on the clients they're trying to competitive-proof and replicate. You have three primary challenges that you want to address on an ongoing basis. First, you want to decommoditize your core solutions. You don't want clients who fixate on products, pricing, and performance. You want clients who buy into and understand and appreciate your philosophy around achieving financial independence, your planning strategy, and your process. The commoditization of this industry is well underway. You think of robo-investing, you think of just the competitive forces that are at work. You have to be mindful of this. And keep in mind, your business can be abstract. You're in the knowledge for profit business. You think for a living. You're not selling things, you're promoting the promise of the future. There's some delayed gratification in terms of the outcome of your value over the long term. The second thing is to depersonalize how you are perceived. Now think about this. If I'm your client, I trust you, the person. I identify with you. You take good care of me. But there's a very good chance I don't fully understand and appreciate the fact that you have a practice. You run your business like a business. You use best practices to create an impeccable client experience. You see, by depersonalizing, your clients help connect with the person, the practice, and the process. And this is not the promise of performance. This is the promise of experience, what it means to be your client for many years. You also want to demystify how you are described. You think about this. Do your clients understand everything you do? Or do they think of you in terms of what you've provided to this point in the relationship? Do they know how to articulate your value? Do they know who you're suited for? Who's a good fit for you? I've been saying for years that the advisors who like us the most actually need us the least. And by that I mean they're already quite successful. And they have every reason to be content, but they still have ambition. They have aspiration to unlock their full potential and achieve a breakthrough with their business. So what we do is we want to get clarity and help them crack the code. And I don't want to oversimplify it, but it really comes down to there being three numbers in the combination. Now, of course, the first number relates to your core competencies. That's your wealth management process. And as you can imagine, many advisors we work with are very effective there. But being a good wealth manager is no guarantee of full success. That's not what separates the best from the rest. Many advisors are an 8 out of 10 when it comes to their core competencies, but the gaps become more pronounced when we move to the second number in the combination, which is your practice management process. Now, this is your ability to professionalize the client experience and run your business like a business. Now, of course, this impacts enterprise value and your ability to scale your business to another level, but this creates a client experience that makes you referable. Now, of course, many advisors are effective here, but they have more gaps. Many advisors are 6 out of 10 in the practice management process, which leads us to the third number in the combination, which is your relationship management process. Now, the reason why this is so important is that there are many advisors out there who are referable who don't actually get many referrals. It's because of their inability to articulate their value and communicate their full array of services and solutions using stewardship instead of salesmanship. The gaps become even more pronounced in this third number. Many advisors are a 4 out of 10 here. A lot of it has to do with the fact that they're understated, they're low-key, and they're professional. We just want them to amplify how they're perceived, how they're described, and ensure their clients, prospective clients, and strategic partners understand everything they do. This is how they crack the code. If you're wondering what you can expect from deploying our solutions, well, first, you'll gain clarity on the untapped opportunities and overlooked vulnerabilities that exist in your business and how to address them and refine them. You'll be perceived and described as a consultant with a proprietary process rather than as a broker trying to make a sale. You'll attract a greater quantity and quality of referrals from strategic partners and existing client relationships. You will deploy an impeccable client experience that competitor-proofs your relationships for life, which ultimately improves the enterprise value of your business. You will implement a proven process for establishing trust-based relationships with new clients and fast-track them to advocate status. And you'll restore liberation and order to your life through organization and structure by running your business like a business.